It happened so fast that many people had to replay the clip just to be sure they heard it right. What began as a seemingly casual press interaction quickly turned into a moment that no one in the room or watching online would ever forget. A reporter had asked a question about the criticisms directed at Barbie Forteza, remarks questioning her choices, her intensity, even the authenticity of her success. The air in the room shifted instantly, cameras clicking, microphones leaning closer, pens poised to capture a response that everyone assumed would come from Barbie herself. But before she could utter a word, David Licauco, who had been quietly observing from the side, stepped forward. There was no hesitation in his movement, no trace of dramatics. Calm, composed, unshakably firm. What followed stunned everyone present. David didn't raise his voice. He didn't sound defensive. There was no anger in his tone, no sense of performance. And yet every word he spoke carried a weight that made people pause mid-thought, made the room fall slightly quieter as his sincerity filled the space. He spoke about respect, about the relentless hard work Barbie puts into her craft, about the discipline behind her every accomplishment, and about the fact that her success is earned, not given. Hindi siya kailangan ipagtanggol, he said, voice steady but undeniably heartfelt. Pero pipihihin ko pa rin. It wasn't bravado. It wasn't about seeking attention. It was a quiet, instinctive declaration of loyalty, of admiration, and of belief in someone who had given so much to her career and fans alike. The reaction was immediate and electric. That single line ignited social media in seconds. Clips were replayed, slowed down, analyzed frame by frame. Fans quoted it endlessly, shocked not just because David defended Barbie, but because he did it with such naturalness, as if it had been the only possible response. In that instant, what could have been a tense, uncomfortable exchange turned into a defining moment, one that revealed the character and heart of both individuals. Barbie, standing beside him, was visibly moved. Her eyes softened, her lips pressed together, as though holding back a flood of emotion. There was no script, no pre-planned performance, just an authentic, raw connection witnessed by thousands. For many, that moment redefined how they saw the pair. It wasn't just about a celebrity defending another celebrity. It was about respect, loyalty, and the depth of a bond that isn't manufactured for the camera. It was a quiet affirmation of support that spoke louder than words, revealing that real strength sometimes lies not in shouting, but in standing firmly by someone, unhesitatingly when it matters most. From that day forward, fans didn't just see two public figures. They saw two people who instinctively and unapologetically chose each other in a world that constantly scrutinizes them. It was a moment that would linger in memories, replayed not just for what was said, but for the undeniable truth it revealed about love, respect, and